g'day, how you going? And welcome to the 5th episode of Over the Moon, the podcast where I talk to you about all things space related, from the theories of creation to new rocket designs. Today, we will be talking about the possibility for alien life. Today we will be looking at our topic of alien life from the perspective of myself, i.e. my own ideas, and from the perspective of Christians, i.e. what most Christians think about this topic. Now, in my opinion, I think alien life is not only most likely out there, but it is impossible for it to not be out there. Our universe is infinite. And in all of this infinite space, I believe it would be completely implausible and impossible for there to be only one planet, Earth, to house life. We have already found multiple planets that are very habitable for humans, as they are very similar to Earth. So the chances of there not being a planet just like that, without alien life, is extremely low. Lots of researchers have been going into finding alien life, and so far we haven't found anything, but I don't think that should keep us discouraged, because I believe that aliens must be out there somewhere. Now, in the start of the Bible, God created the entire universe, Earth, and humans in 6 days. It was said that He created light, or most likely the sun, and He found that the light was good, so He continued. Now, what I think this is implying is that it is saying that God had created the light, but it turned out to be bad already, otherwise He would have just created the light and continued. Elon Musk once tweeted that he thinks that we may just be an advanced civilization's video game. Taking this to the religious spot, what if God is the advanced civilization and we are His video game? So, i.e. God is just playing around, messing around, creating humans to see what they'll do. Because if you have the chance to create an intelligent life and follow that intelligent life's day-to-day experiences and then put obstacles in its path, like giant meteors wiping out almost the entire species of dinosaurs, you'd do it. Don't lie, you'd do it. You'd want to see how they progress. There have been many other life forms on Earth alone. We had the dinosaurs. Most of them died, except for the ones that were smart enough to burrow down, which eventually became humans in the form of Homo sapiens and Neanderthals and Homo erecti. And then Neanderthals and Homo sapiens co-bred and created humans today. And then Neanderthals and Homo erectus ended up dying because Homo sapiens or humans are more advanced. And now look at us. We've gone to another celestial object. We've placed things on other planets across our solar system. We've gotten very far. And if this is just God's game, why would He make the entire universe infinite and then only focus on a single planet? That seems a little bit stupid. If you had an entire gym, you're not just going to play basketball in the one area. You're going to use the entire gym. Same as the universe to God. Now, people have tried taking pictures from satellites, landers, and rovers to try and pull proof and look at little things and say that that's alien life, but they've all been disproven, as they usually just take pictures taken by the Mars rover or the Venus lander for something that could possibly be life, but ends up just being like a stone or a shadow caused by a stone. Now, I think people are so eager to find alien life that they're just taking things and claiming that that's alien life without actually properly looking at it. I personally would love to find alien life, but I also want to find actual proof and not just say that a rock looks like a rat on Mars. We've tried multiple times to find alien life, but every time we have failed. And I just think that this is because we haven't probed deep enough into the depths of our infinite space to find the aliens. However, I do not think that aliens are in our solar system. You know, the only habitable celestial objects that we've found, i.e. Mars, one of Jupiter's moons, Titan, you'd need lots of help, like a habitat, and years to create a livable area. So I don't think that there is alien life in our solar system, but I do believe it is out there somewhere, like Alpha Centauri, A or B, Wolf 142, or 752, or any other planets, as there are billions of stars in our planets, in our galaxy, you know, just in the Milky Way alone. And you've also got the Andromeda Galaxy, Alpha Centauri Galaxy, and many others, so I just think it's impossible for alien life to not exist. That's the reason. For today's question, it is going to be, why do so many people think the lunar landing was fake? The lunar landing is the landing on our only natural satellite, the moon. Now, if you look on the internet, there's a highly likely chance, a high chance that you will find lots of crazy conspiracies out there, such as the Earth is flat and the moon landing was faked. On the internet, such as YouTube, as it gives a platform to anyone, you can find lots of crazy people who think the government is out to get them for no apparent reason. These people have come up with the crazy theory that no one has landed on the moon, and it was all fake to trick everyone. These people have very limited proof that is easily disprovable. And today on our That's the Reason segment, I will prove to you, by debunking all of the evidence given that the moon landing was fake, and proving to you that it was real. Now, one of the main pieces of evidence supporting this theory is that when you look at pictures and videos, there are no stars in the background, which would signal that they're actually inside on a light stage rather than on the moon. But the answer to this question is very simple. It's the same reason why I can't see stars out my window right now. It's 11 a.m. It's 11 p.m. It's morning, almost lunch. The sun is blinding those poor little stars, so you can't see them. Now, the reason that day on the moon looks different to Earth and it's black rather than blue is because the moon doesn't have a blue atmosphere like the Earth's. It's instead non-existent. Now, our next piece of evidence is that the American flag that they planted there looks like it is flapping. Now, yes, the flag does actually look like it was flapping, and this isn't some sort of edit, but the way they achieved that is the flag on the moon had little pieces of wire strewn through it, so that in the pictures, it's not just a boring piece of cloth sitting there, not moving. The next piece of evidence is a rock that appears to have the letter C written on the side of it. It's called the Sea Rock. Now, the sea is very clear and symmetrical, so it is unlikely that it was caused by natural disasters. NASA has spoken publicly about the reasoning for this. Now, the people who this is used as evidence as it's thought that all the bigger rocks are props, and that's just a way to mark it. But NASA has come up with multiple reasons, and one of them is that during the developing of the picture, a hair fell onto the image, and it was then burnt in, so now it looks like there's a sea. You know? Full hair that falls out of your head a lot of the time is in a perfect sea. Another one is that the picture that has been posted all over the internet was actually just edited by someone to try and trick everyone. You know, like someone took the picture and wrote a little C on there. Very likely. I personally think the hair one is the most likely. Now, our next piece of evidence is that in the images, the shadows appear to be wonky, as if caused by a light that's kind of on its side and messing up. But it's very simple as to this. You know, if you went onto the side of a mountain, the shadows would look wonky because the ground is wonky. And the shadows are displayed on top of something, so it looks wonky. It's really simple. Now, my own evidence disproving the fact that the moon landing was faked is that it would have taken more time and more money for them to fake the entire thing than if they just went to the moon. You know, to fake this, they don't just have to record all of those fake images. NASA has to fake tons of paperwork and the science of the Saturn V, which are public. You could find them. They would have had to have killed at least 3 people because in the Apollo 1 fire, in the Apollo 1, 3 people died, and it would have had to have made the fake moon set along with showing the entire launch and making fake photos of rockets and the moon. You know, even today, if you go to one of their space stations, there's the burnt uniforms worn by the people of the Apollo 1. And all of that would have had to have been faked just to trick everybody into believing they landed on the moon. Now, I think the reason that people believe it was faked is either because the government just wants to screw everyone over for no apparent reason, or because America was trying to screw over the Soviet Union and Russia. You know, in the movie Interstellar, at the start, the daughter of, I think, the main character, I haven't watched the full movie, gets called into the office because she was showing a book that said that the moon landing was true, and then the person who was trying to say that the moon landing was faked, said that it was a great way to bankrupt Russia, which it was. You know, Russia tried super hard to land on the moon, but so did America. It's just the thing that America succeeded. Russia was actually very close to succeeding. They just didn't actually land their lunar lander. Well, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next week. One little thing, I'm sorry that I uploaded this one late. It's school holidays now, so my schedules have been messed up. I'm not used to it. But I hope you enjoyed the podcast anyway. Hit like and subscribe. Ask me any questions, they may be featured in the That's the Reason segment. And I'll see you next week. Bye.